Okay, when I'm on a Flick Trip, I go to the Quick Trip. That's the only place I get my fuel and I get my food. That's the only exception I ever make for it. Yeah, they make hot food at this gas station. It's delicious, and they serve it with a friendly smile on their face. By the way, how are you, Brittany?
Great.
All right.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. So we're actually going to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I have an early screening. It only took 5 years to get press status, but I finally did it after a lot of begging. Actually, they made me complete a task. I had to, my camera's falling. Where are we going?
Charlotte,
Charlotte, North Carolina. It's an hour and a half away from where we live, but it's the closest theater that is actually having this screening, and it's 5 days in advance. So it's okay. It's just a little bit of time, gas, effort, energy, and going out amongst the unwashed masses in this rainy, apocalyptic wasteland of cars.
And we have to miss the gym.
But I did get this from the Quick Trip. Look at this delicious, what is this, a quesadilla? I think it's a quesadilla. It looks delicious though. And actually, when I was in the Quick Trip, I ran into a viewer, very nice young guy. But the weirdest thing is, listen to this. When we pulled up to the Quick Trip, I recorded the front of the store like you've seen in the video. And then all of a sudden, this like meth head chick wearing rubber rain boots runs out to my car, and she's like, "Why are you recording me? Why are you recording me?" And I'm like, "I'm not TMZ. You're not Tom Hanks, lady." And she was very paranoid. And whenever someone's that paranoid about you recording them, they're up to something slightly dubious or illegal. So I don't know, but I should have recorded her again just for the sake of the video. I'm gonna pull up in front of this car. It's been a while since we've done Flick Trips or any video on this channel, and I'm sorry for that. We're just very busy, very hectic, and YouTube right now is in a Great Depression. It's in the toilet. It hasn't quite been flushed yet, but someone is getting a plunger. So that's where YouTube's at right now. So anyway, Brittany, how are you? How's your life?
I'm good. Yep. Excited about this movie. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, for the first time last week in preparation for this trip.
Who made you watch that?
Johnny John.
Yeah? Did you love it?
I did. I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I wouldn't say love. I liked it. It was different. I didn't expect it to be...
Yeah,
I didn't expect the tone to be like that.
I will say this. After seeing that movie 10 times now, by the 10th time, there are moments in that movie where it kind of does feel a little bit bland and it kind of drags out a little too much. And also, there are a few scenes in Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like this camera's going to fly away when I turn.
I got it.
But there are a few scenes where it just feels like actors, it just feels like they're standing in front of a green screen and they put a whole bunch of effects in front of them, and just to mask that they're just standing there in front of a green screen doing nothing. That's my only complaints, but yeah. I can't wait to see the sequel and eat the rest of this. All right, we're 13 minutes away from the theater. We're in traffic, and I hate my life. Oh, and it's raining. How are you?
Man, how much do you love driving?
I don't mind driving, it's just I hate everyone else on the road because they're clogging the infrastructure that I need to glide on to get where I'm going from point A to point B. So the movie, we're supposed to be there in 9 minutes, but we're 13 minutes away. I have press passes, I think. I don't know. What happened was I emailed someone, they emailed me back, they said, yeah, you're good to go. Typically when that happens in life, you're not good to go.
Uh-oh.
But here's the problem. I really want to get popcorn and a large diet soda. That's what I need. We're sneaking in the Sour Patch Kids.
Yes.
I didn't even need to tell you that. And by the way, thank you to the dude who sent me a big box of Sour Patch Kids that will last me for the next like 6 months. I appreciate that. We are stocked up to go. We are ready for the zombie apocalypse, and we will eat Sour Patch Kids. But yeah, I want all those things. I just don't want a huge line to wait in and then miss the movie. When you're in a packed theater and you're in the middle of the row of people, whenever you have to use the restroom, you have to get up, and your ass has to go in front of everyone's face. Your ass to face for at least 20 people until you hit the exit door. Have you ever really thought about that? No?
You could go crotch to face.
I feel like ass to face is preferred, but you still have to do it.
I tried, guys.
Brittany, you look like Mary Poppins.
Is he cool?
Yeah, he's cool.
Hi.
Hey, so what did you think about the movie, Brittany?
I really liked it. It was hilarious and full of action and awesome.
I liked it too. Now let's sit down and talk about it in front of this beautiful lighting in front of the movie theater. So we're gonna sit right here. Look at this scenery. Like, I was gonna do this in the car and half-ass it, but I was like, no, I need the movie theater in the background, I need the ambiance, the fountain, and this beautiful lighting that this makeup store gave me right now. This is great. So, first things first, we went to the screening of the movie. They actually did put my name on the list, so thank you, the marketing group who held this. The one thing that I liked about the screening, that it started out, and the movie started, the Marvel logo hit, everyone's excited, and then it's blurry. They actually were showing a 3D movie, and they never gave us the 3D glasses. So they paused the movie, handed out glasses, and then we proceeded. So that was fun, and I'm glad I got to see it in 3D, because it's definitely a 3D movie with all the visuals and the planets and the spaceships.
I didn't keep my glasses. You kept
Well,
your glasses?
I kept my glasses because I wanted to be Tom Cruise.
So, John, what'd you think?
Well, I liked the movie. Here's my thing with the movie. I think it's a more entertaining movie than the first Guardians. As far as the story goes, it's not as simplistic as the first movie. I think from a storytelling standpoint, the first movie's stronger. It knows what it's doing. Every beat makes sense along the way. This one, the first act, it's a little bit discombobulated. It's entertaining, but it's like, what are we doing? Where are we going? We don't know. The movie doesn't tell you. And then I would say like halfway through, you understand, okay, this is what this movie is, and now things are going to happen revolving around this. But I really enjoyed all the characters. I enjoyed the banter. Drax was awesome. Everyone had a moment in this movie. Like every character got utilized.
Every single person, yes.
Yeah,
Everyone.
and that's good. That's like a good script. Everyone had a purpose. I would say Yondu. Probably, it was almost a Yondu movie. Yondu's the blue guy with the mohawk. Well, yeah, it almost turned into a Yondu movie, and I'm okay with that. Because Yondu's a badass. He has a little flute. I would try to impersonate it, but I can't whistle.
It turned into an everybody movie,
Can you
though.
whistle? I can't snap
I can
either.
half whistle. Anyway, there were scenes in this movie where I was like crying laughing, and that rarely happens.
You were
like,
crying because Baby Groot was so precious.
and just the scenes were hilarious. Like I was holding in my laughter because I didn't want to bother the people around me.
Yeah, it was really funny. I mean, it definitely had more funny moments than the first movie,
yes.
and it had more like heartfelt moments than the first movie.
Yeah.
This movie knew how to pull the heartstrings. Like,
Oh my gosh, yes.
like you said, little Groot. There's a little twig in this movie, and you care about a little twig in a movie. And when a movie can do that, you know it did its job right. And I don't want to admit it because I'm a tough guy. I like to flex my muscles and grunt, but there was times in this movie where Baby Groot was just so precious. I wanted to squeal like a 12-year-old little girl at a Justin Bieber concert.
I think I heard a little squeal.
I did.
What do you think about like there was a baby in the movie and like it was crying, but people were like yelling at the person to take their baby home?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, well, they should have. They should have stoned that person, tarred and feathered that person, not the baby, but the guardian of the baby. Here's my pet peeve, okay? You don't take an infant to a 7 o'clock showing of a press screening of a movie. You don't do that. Like, if it was a matinee at 12 o'clock and it was Shrek Part 12, sure, go for it. Like, that's expected. Not a 7 o'clock at night movie. And when your kid's acting up, take it out of the theater, and when it stops, bring it back in.
I agree, but I thought it was kind of rude to hear.
I don't think that. No, that was not rude at all.
That was rude.
These people came out to have a good night. Some of these people spent money to come here. When you come to a theater, there's an etiquette, and if that etiquette is not followed, the rules are broken. That person breaking the etiquette. So definitely look out for my Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 movie review over on the FlickPick channel, my main channel. I'll put the link down below if that video's not up. Well, it should be very soon.
Now we gotta drive an hour and a half home back to Greenville.
Why did you have to say that? My Sour Patch Kid high just wore off.
Sorry.
This is dedication.
This place is beautiful, however, it's very far away.
It's very far away, but that's dedication. I had to see the movie slightly early. Like I said, they finally
gave me the power of press after 5 years of making YouTube videos. I'm begging and pleading. So yeah, I had to come utilize my newly found powers. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Let's go, Brittany. This way.